Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Friday. It's nearly the weekend when the real me comes alive. Woo, yeah. We are excited. We've got a great day of shows planned for you today here, all day on Crafters TV, which is going to be amazing. So this morning, here in the UK, which of course is 7 AM this morning if you are across in the US, we have Wake Up Call. We're going to be looking at ahead to all the brilliant things that are coming throughout the day today. Those brilliant things, of course, being shows for you at 2 PM this afternoon, which is 9 AM East Coast, which is an amazing launch, which Corinne's going to tell us all about in a second. And then we've got a craft vault for you as well at 6 PM later today, which is 2 PM over on the East Coast. As I said, I am not alone. She is here with me and she is looking delightfully festive, may I say. Corinne's in the house, are you?
Where is
Good
your
to see you've got it on the right way round, not inside out.
No label, it's not inside out, it's not back to front, we're all good.
Yes, are you well? We haven't worked together forever.
I know, we said that, didn't we, last night when I arrived at the house? Yes, it's been far too long. No, I'm really good, thank you. Yes, I was wondering where your Christmas jumper was this morning.
This is, I'm going for a French baguette salesman at Christmas, is what I'm channeling.
I thought you were maybe an elf or something.
I could be an elf, couldn't I? Naughty little elf.
Yeah.
I've been a naughty little elf all week this week, so we'll see. And it's a Friday edition. It's a fake Friday, real Friday special. It's like a full moon during, you know, Mercury. Is it? What's it called?
I've no idea where you're going with this one.
Mercury is what's in something is in Mercury.
Oh, I don't know.
You guys at home must know, surely. Mercury's in retrograde, full moon. That's it. Mercury in retrograde. For all you budding astrologers out there. I don't know what it means either, really, Corinne, but
you just want it as an excuse to be naughty, don't you?
Yeah, that's kind of a theme to most of the things that I say here. I kind of pretend I know what I'm saying or what I'm talking about, but really I don't, if you question me. Anyway, we have got lots coming up for you today. A wonderful launch, all things Violet Studios.
It is. This is absolutely lovely. I love Violet Studios. If you are maybe a beginner crafter and you're trying to build up your stash, this is perfect because it's going to give you everything from your papers to all your embellishments, all the bits that you might want, maybe your seasoned crafter, and this is going to add to it. But we've also got some amazing soft crafts with Violet Studio. Are you, I know it's not Sewing Friday, whatever you call it, softer side, but how about making this gorgeous stocking? Now we're going to give you the transfers to be able to put the name on all the detail that you can embroider. I think that's the right term. Don't ask me, Becky's not here to help me. Or how about this beautiful advent calendar? Isn't that gorgeous? So you can put lots of little presents in there. Maybe you've got a little one with allergies, so you don't want to get them a traditional advent calendar, or you think you want something that will last a little bit longer. This will become a family heirloom and it will last year after year. Now, if you look at the pattern on the back, that is absolutely gorgeous, and you will see that pattern. I'm trying to see if I've got it on one of my finished samples. I haven't just here, but we'll have a look at the papers. And this pattern and all of those
is that a little dancing ballerina on the back there?
It's just a little
flower,
little Nutcracker girl.
Little flowery Nutcracker girl.
Yeah,
I love it.
Absolutely gorgeous. And all of these themes that you see on the soft craft are running through your paper craft. We've even got a cracker kit so that you can be making crackers. Now we've also got some of our Violet Studio card blanks on so that you can be adding those in because the colourways work absolutely perfectly. You could be making your gift boxes. Look, we've got the toppers, we've got the ribbons, we've got the wooden embellishments. I love these little shaker embellishments.
Nice.
You've got them here. We can use this. Now in the soft craft kit, we've even got these little mini embroidery hoops. Now there's the transfers and everything for you to be doing your embroidery, but I wanted to show you how you can also use them in your paper crafts because I know how you love those. Or you can use your papers to be making your own little gift bags, but of course it wouldn't be right if we didn't show you some lovely cards that you could also be making with all of the chipboard embellishments, the cardboard embellishments, like say the shakers and all the papers as well.
Nice.
It's everything that you need. It's
really good.
It's
really
a complete set.
It is brilliant, and it's a really lovely sort of modern theme. I think the great thing about Violet Studios is that you don't need to do too much with it either. So if you are someone that makes a lot of cards at Christmas, and you know, we've all been there, we all leave it to the last minute a little bit.
Yeah.
But these are great quick makes that are going to look amazing, but they're also not going to take up too much of your time, which is excellent. Lots of you tuning in already this morning and saying hello. Lillian says good morning, crafters. Hello, Corrine and Joe. I love that. Good morning, crafters. Like good morning, angels, isn't it?
That's it.
Good morning, Charlie. Lorna says hi, Corrine and Joe and all my crafty friends. Sam is saying hi as well from Darlington. Jen says, Joe, you're so funny. Thanks. Stephanie says good morning from New Jersey, and Lorna says good morning everyone in the team, from the presentation team, the gallery, the crew, the camera crew, as well as our lovely social superstar and the fantastic warehouse gang. They're all working tirelessly for our pleasure, so thank you all. You're most welcome, Lorna. And one more as well. Oh, Diane got 2 packages, so excited, and Leanne's bag was worth it. Now we then a little later, of course, have an amazing craft vault for you. It's 6 p.m. in the UK, 2 p.m. East Coast, and it's got some brilliant stuff in it. And if you were after a deal, oh my, we've got you covered. This first one here is a celebration stamp and die collection. These are awesome. £22.50 if you're in the UK, down from £89, $25 in the US, down from $101.94. It is exceptional value, that deal. Lots of you going for that already today. Then we've also got a colour creations kit. We don't have that many of these, so if you want this, you want it to be quick. You've got a great saving on this, £20 or $33 is what you are saving there. Then we also have another redonkadonk deal for you on this. This is your balloon sentiments. Look at the platinum price here, £10.40 or $13.60. That's down from $55.93 or $69.65. We also have some Gemini accessories for you. This one's for the Mini, over 30% off. You'll be able to see that and all of the other deals that we've got for you in Craft Vault a little later today. What I would say is definitely get yourself over to the website, have a little look at the Shop the Day function and see everything that we have got for you. We've got I don't know if we've had, I think we have had someone from this country before, but it's a rare one, I'm going to say it. Anzi is joining us from South Africa. How amazing. Whereabouts in South Africa are you, Andy? I would love to know. I had the pleasure of going a few years ago. A beautiful, beautiful country. It really is lovely. Maybe we could go and do a little craft class there or something. What do you think, Corrine?
Yes, I'm up for it.
We get work to pay for it, I'm sure. That'd be fun. We could do it, or we could deliver a parcel.
Oh, I think we need to deliver the parcels.
Yeah, that would be handy. And we could go to Cape Town, have a few bevs, you know, go on a bit of safari. Be delicious, wouldn't it?
Yep, it would.
I'm down with that. Right, let's bring in the details in for this. It is the brand new Nutcracker Complete Papercraft Collection. You have got so much within here. So let's start with these here. You've got your pom-poms. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love a pom-pom. Everything beautifully colour match for you. Then here you've got your ribbons. Up here, we've got some amazing little wooden MDF pieces. You've got lots of different shapes, and it all correlates and matches with the rest of the collection. Then you've got your card toppers down here. You can get 28 of those. You've got chipboard stickers in here too, which are fantastic. A 6x6 paper pad. Then you've also got as well these, which are your shaker stickers. What a brilliant idea. Everything you know and love about a shaker card in a sticker, yes please, ding dong. Then you've also got your cracker set there as well. So you're able to make your own crackers this Christmas. I think that's amazing. I don't know if crackers are that, don't think they're that huge over in the US, but I think, yeah, I think we could make them a thing. Let me remove this for you because I want to show you how gorgeous this pad is, because wowzers trousers, you're going to absolutely love this. I would say also everything is available individually, so you could build your own bundle, or I'm thinking maybe you might want to add another one of these beautiful 12x12 pads in, because look at the foiling on that. Yes, please. If you want to go for an extra pad, $12.99 or $14.99. Nice foiling through here as well. So you've got spot foiling as well as detailed foiling. Wonderful papers, really lovely, beautiful designs. That one there with the trees and more foiling, also absolutely gorgeous. And again, you can see all of those different designs that you've got running all the way through there. Really stunning, that. You get absolutely everything that I've just shown you there included. And the price, Don't you think the price is amazing, Corinne? $34.49 or $46.49 for all of that.
How many elements you've got, but you've got an awful lot in there, haven't you? So there's so many elements. I've just laid them all out. For me, if I'm crafting with a kit like this is the easiest way to do it, is I've laid it all out in front of me so that I can see. I've got my pom-poms, I've got my ribbons, I've got my wooden ones, and you know, your little chipboard, those aren't the chipboard, those are the chipboard. These are the, yeah, the stickers, the cardboard stickers.
Oh, nice.
Brilliant. And then the shaker ones as well. I've got them all here. And I've got my paper pad. Now, the paper pads are the same in the 12 by 12 and in the 6 by 6.
Yeah, nice to have it in both sizes, isn't it?
It is, because look at this. You can see I've taken this piece out of the 12 by 12. Look, as Joe was saying, look at the foiling. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? But if I wanted it in the 6 by 6, I'd straight away get the smaller print. So it's the same print, but in the different sizes, which I absolutely love. And then when you come onto the front, look at these. You could be punching these out, making them into little stickers. Look at these, absolutely gorgeous. They just follow the shape. But how handy are these little embellishments going to be? I think there's one at the front I wanted to show. Is it not in the, maybe not in the smaller pad? Ah, that's what I wanted to show. Look at that. Just trim them out if you wanted to. I've now got 9 little toppers nearly ready to go. So that is absolutely perfect. Now, the other thing we've got on the show are some Violet Studio card blanks. So they're in packs. So there's some white, there's creams, and then there's a multicoloured pack as well. One of the pack has got this craft card blank in. It sits like this, and all I've done is I've trimmed off the side. Now, if you are looking, if you do love your Violet Studio, how about getting your Violet Studio trimmer? And I'm going to show you.
Yeah, these are brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah. Now
Let's give you the details for those as well, just before we get into this.
Perfect.
I'll pop them up on the bottom of the screen for you, so you can see those, Corinne.
That's perfect.
We'll find it.
There we go. It's coming up. It's coming up. There we are. I think it's coming up now. So you can see
Here
that.
It comes.
There we go.
Yeah, $14.99 or $19.95. Great value, that.
It certainly is, and I love how it folds, so it's going to be absolutely perfect to go into your craft bag, and then you can extend the arm as you need. And I'll show you why I love this. Yes, you can trim your card blanks and your papers, but you can also create apertures in a way that you can't do with a guillotine style paper trimmer. So I'll show you that in a minute. So all I've done is I've trimmed off 2 little side strips. So I've trimmed it off at just over 1 inch, so that I've got about 2 3/4 inches stripped down the middle. So I'm going to get my papers. So this then, let me find my collar. Oh, is there enough in there? Oh, I should have asked Tracy for another one. I think I've got just enough to get through this show. So, oh dear, this is well loved. Get that clean.
Debbie was saying exactly the same thing about this yesterday.
Was she?
Yeah, she was indeed. Lots of you chatting over still this morning. If you've got any questions about this collection or anything else in the show, you can get them into me in all the usual ways. My iPad's definitely got its weekend vibe on, you know.
Oh, has it?
It really has, yeah. Eve B says all the examples so cute, already halfway made, making it easy to complete. Linda says, I love those shaker stickers. And Cheryl says, I come to really love Violet Studios. I've bought glitter paper and ribbons from them, and they were great.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing quality, and like you said, the value for money is second to none because you've got so many bits. And all I do is I had mine and I just popped it all into a little box, just like that. So I've got all the bits together so that, you know, I know where all the pieces are. Now, what I've done here is I've mixed and matched with 12 by 12 papers and then 6 by 6 papers, so that we've got that sort of separation of sizes. So you've got a big print and a little print, and I think that looks lovely. And you don't need to worry about that because you've got the 12 by 12 pad and you've got the 6 by 6 pad. Now, all I've done here is I have just taken one of my stitch squares and I've just cut myself a card blank, a frame out, and I've got myself 2 pieces of acetate here, and I've already put the foam on the back of one, and I'm going to take that off. So we're just going to make a little shaker element, and even if you can't see it, I often do this with my shaker elements these days, is I make them double-sided, because I just find, what am I doing? I just find it makes it so much easier. Oh, this, you can tell this isn't mine. How does the glitter come out of here? It comes out through that way.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, where is there some glitter? So there we go. So now you can see perfect filling up, the foam goes all the way around, no gaps, so that when we put the second piece of acetate over the top, it makes that perfect seal. And then you can see we've got our shaker element. There we are, absolutely perfect. And that will now fit behind my frame, where I have just added some red liner tape. Red liner tape, you could actually do it with wet glue, because tacky glue is strong enough to hold your acetate without any worries whatsoever. But we're going to do it with our red liner for now, because that will work. And this is just going to make a little shaker element. So what I find with collections like this is what it does is it makes you go into your kit that you've already got, and you start bringing out elements that you know that you love and that you've got. So you can see now I've made myself a little shaker, and that's going to go right in the middle of there. And that looks so pretty because I can still see all of those papers behind. So how are we going to stick that down? Well, let's stick that down with a little bit of red liner. I think that'll work well. So we can take a little bit of red liner and then just put a couple of little bits down in the bottom corner. We don't need too much because it's just to hold it onto that panel. One corner down there, and then let's just cut this piece in half. And then in the diagonally opposite corner, just there like that. Make sure it's pushed down nicely, and then we can take that off. You will be able to bring together projects so quickly with this. You know, if this is the way you like to craft, but I just think it means, you know, you can, it will really make you look at what else you've got and start using bits like that, like you say, with the dies here and all that. So got our card blank there, and then we've got a lovely little diagonal shaker. There we are, look at that. I'm just going to turn that round so that you can see. There we go, look at that. What a lovely little shaker, something a little bit different. Then you can now just go to town. So I've taken one of the card toppers, get rid of that, and I've just give it a little bit of a shape, and then we can put some foam pads on the back of there. I think I might put another layer of foam pads on that just to give it a bit more extra height, because you can do that with foam pads. You can build them up as much as you want. Let me see. Yes, just put one onto there. Can you, there we go, look at that red sticky. So then I just need to make sure it sticks onto here. So we can pop that just there. And then all I've done now, let me find where's my other glue? There we go. I have just taken, look at those lovely little ribbons, and tied the cutest little bow in the green ribbon.
Question about the trimmer. Are the blades replaceable? Are the refills available? I don't think we do have a blade refill. They are kind of quite a standard size blade, aren't they, in that trimmer? Would you agree,
It looks
Corrine?
like it. Let me just bring it in. So I'm guessing, I'm trying to see if it does come out. I'm not sure if it, I think maybe there you can get it out. I'm not sure. I'll have a look at the pack and see what it says in a minute.
We will find out for you, Darla.
Yes, we could find out. Right, so there we have put one of our little cardboard toppers on, and then we've got another one just down here that we can put on. Again, just being careful where I put my foam pad so that I don't stick it in the wrong place. We can put that because we want to make sure the card can still open up. Yep, perfect, just like that. Then we're going to get one of our little hardwood embellishment, wooden shapes, that's what it is. Look, it says on the packet, wooden shapes, and these are absolutely gorgeous. So we can put one of these on, hot glue or just your 3D glue, but actually even tacky glue would stick these down, because tacky glue sticks everything down without any problem. But I'm just going to use this for now because it'll grab it instantly. If I had time just to leave it, I would probably use tacky glue because that's so strong.
What sort of Christmas craft are you? Are you start early, get it all done, easy breezy, or are you, oh no, it's the 4th of December, I need to get them in the post because I'm not going to get the 10th.
4th of December?
Yeah.
Nah. 13th, 14th of December. Oh no, I haven't even started. What am I going to do?
I think we must, do you remember back in the day? I feel like the Royal Mail cut-offs used to be really early back in the day.
Yes.
But they're not, they're a lot later now, aren't they?
Oh, you can post on like the 21st and it'll still get there now.
I think it used to be like the 14th, 15th, didn't it, for guaranteed delivery?
Yeah.
It was bonkers back in the day.
So I'm only just putting a little bit of extra glue on that because it's been on my craft desk and my sticky fingers have taken the glue off. I've used that one, so it's that one. So just using here these double-sided lovely little stickers, put that one on there. I'm going to grab one of these little shaker elements. Let's go with a little bauble. Oh, I like this one because it matches with the theme. No, that's too big. That's too big. Let's just go with this. Go with a star. That'll be perfect. Take the star and we can pop it just down there. I mean, how quick and easy has that come together? But it's absolutely perfect. It's just a lovely way to craft, and it's going to fit perfectly in your envelopes. And it's just,
it really is.
you know, everything that you've got is there, or everything you need rather is there.
Yeah, it is, and I think that's a lovely thing about a collection, isn't it? You know that whatever you put your hands on within that collection is going to work beautifully together. There's no going back for your stash and, you know, thinking if colours work or, you know, textures or sentiment. It's all going to work beautifully for you. Remember what you're getting in here, then absolutely everything. You're getting the pom-poms. What is it about pom-poms that, there's something about them that I absolutely adore. I think they are wonderful. They are brilliant. On card fronts, great on tags as well. Then we've also got your ribbons, you've got toppers in here, wooden elements, you've got your chipboard stickers, you've got your 6x6 and your 12x12 paper pads. You will also get in here too the stickers, and then you have got your cracker making kit too. There's lots of other stuff on the website as well, is what I would say, under the Shop the Show button. So you've got you've got card blanks over there in different colours. So you've got classics, pastels, and white. Go and check those out. They would work beautifully with this collection. There's also some soft crafting items. There's also that stocking kit too, and the advent calendar kit. All the soft craft items are there over on the website as well. So do go and have a little look at all of the items. $27.59 or $37.19 if you wanted to get all of these home. You've got a full angel policy as well. So if you did want to make to sell, you absolutely can do so. I mean, it wouldn't really take you long to get your money back with those, would it? Let's face it. We're going to move on and we're going to look at the Gemini mini accessories. We've got these available on the show for you. Now these are an absolute essential, of course. If you use your mini, you get 6 folders in total. You get 2 packs, you get 3 in each pack, and you're going to get the purple shim for your 2D embossing folders as well. A great opportunity to stock up whilst you've got a 30% saving. $7.99 or $12.79 if you wanted to get a hold of those. They are the best ever price. We've also got some MIDI accessories for you as well. So let's bring those in. Now, do you get this bag with the MIDI accessories? You do get the bag. Oh, do you know, I've never seen the bag on with the MIDI accessories. That's why I was a bit confused. I was thinking, do you get the bag as well? Nice. So you're going to get 2 sets of the folders. So that's 4 folders in total. You are going to get the purple shim for your 2D embossing folders. But then you're also going to get the bag to keep the folders in, which doesn't come as standard. 40% of this has gone. So if you want it, you will need to be quick, please. And it's the best ever price for you, which is great. $15.99 or $21.59 if you are a platinum member. Right. We are going to go and have a little look at some craft kits. So just give you the details for these. Brilliant saving on them. So you've got 2 different options here. So this first one, you've got your iris folding and embroidery craft kit, £22 if you want to get your hands on this one.
That's amazing, because it's 2 craft kits now.
Oh, you're getting both for that?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I thought you were getting 1.
No,
because I thought £22, that's a £3 discount. In my head, I was thinking, yeah, that's all right, isn't it? That's not too bad. But you get the embroidery one too.
You get the embroidery one too, yes. You get number 46 and 52 together. So this is an amazing, amazing deal. I love these. So let's have a look at what you get. Now, this is saying it can make a minimum of 12 cards. Remember, when it says a minimum, that's because of how many card blanks we give you. So if you've got card blanks, You've got card to make your own card blanks, and you've got your envelopes, and you know this is going to go a lot further. And the great thing about this kit and the embroidery one is the cards aren't too raised, so they're going to go in any envelope you get. Now you've got your box, so you've got your lovely little foreword from Sarah, then everything is beautifully gift wrapped. So if you want to give these as a gift, it's absolutely perfect. Now, I'm checking on this, because we brought out the wrong box to begin with, so I haven't had time to double check on these, so I hope everything's in here. So let's have a look at what you're going to get. So let's move this. So you're going to get, these are your envelopes to go with your card blanks. So you've got your card blanks there. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Then you've also got some squares. So you've got your 5x5s, your 4x6s, and is that 4x6s? Yeah, 4x6, and that's just card on there. So yes, there's your envelopes to go with those, and then you've got your 4x6s. I'll get there. Now this is really important because we're also giving you the card to be able to create your iris folding into. And what we've got is you've also got your dies. Now these are your dies. Now you could be using this as a tulip aperture. If you wanted to make a shaker card, it would look absolutely gorgeous. I've seen quite a few with the hearts just made as apertures, but this is for your iris folding. So what we've also given you is we've given you the stencil. Is that the right word? Stencil, so that you know where everything, template. It's not a stencil, it's a template.
I was calling it a stencil the other day, to be fair,
yeah. It's a template, isn't it? So once you've cut your aperture out, you then put your template behind, and then you can see which order you put your papers on. So you can see 1, 2, 3, and then it says come up here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you just work round 11, 12, and you work round, and then you get that gorgeous iris folding effect. And hopefully we can show you some finished samples with that in a minute. So it works for both. So you're going to get your template for your heart, your template for your tulip. You're going to get some lovely sentiments that work so well. As I always say, with these boxes, you'll probably end up taking the sentiments out because they work so well. So birthday wishes is absolutely gorgeous. Loved you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. I think that, I might actually have to borrow that one because I've got a hubby's and mine's wedding anniversary in a month, so I might have to actually incorporate that one into a card. Then you've got some flat-backed pearls, and then you've got your papers. Now you don't need pattern papers with this one, so you've just got your plain papers that match absolutely brilliantly with your iris folding papers. So I think you get 3. I think there's an extra one in here. So you get your purples. You can see on here, aren't those rich colours? Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? So you get your plain in 3 colours and your dotty in 3 colours. You get your greens, which is going to be absolutely key for your foliage elements. So you get your plain in 3 colours again and your dotty in the 3 colours. And then you get your pinks. Now, this is a little bit harder depending on what light you're looking at. Oh, this light shows. You can see your dot is 3 colours. Those 2 are sometimes quite hard to transition the colours. And then you've got your plain in 3 colours. Now, I know we're always selling these papers and we've always got special deals on. So
there is a deal. There was a half-price deal on the papers the other day, actually. So you could probably still get those.
Go and have a look. If you are going to get this, my top tip would be go and see if you can find some more papers. But then again, all you need to do is cut up some of your favourite papers if you wanted to.
Yeah, we also said before, didn't we, about using things like, you know, old maps and newspapers.
Yeah, you can make
scraps and offcuts.
Exactly. You know, somebody's favourite pattern, some really pretty wrapping paper. That's good to do. And then you're going to be making cards like this. So you've got all the little extra ones. You've got your didn't even mention ribbons. You've got your ribbons. You know, you've got your stamps. You've got everything you need there to be making that. So that's only half of the kit, because the other half is this, and this is absolutely amazing. I love this. This is kit 52. Now we only just launched kit 54.
Yes, so they're not that old, these are they?
So don't think, you know, this is sort of 6 weeks old, maybe 7 weeks old, so it's really not that old. And you could be making cards like this. Look at this with the embroidery all the way down the edges. Isn't that gorgeous? And yeah, now one of the things we also tell you, the top tip, is to separate your threads. Now this kit has been well handled. We're going to give you your needle in a little jar. You're going to get your threads, and I promise you they will come a lot neater than that. Somebody's been at this one. Dear me. So you're also going to get your stamps. Again, the sentiments on here are fantastic and really, really useful. Thinking of you, birthday wishes, wishing you all the happiness in the world. Life is a wonderful celebration. All of those that you're going to be using time and time again. Then you're getting dewdrops. And I love these dewdrops. They just look like fantastic little water droplets, don't they? I'm going to take these out. Now,
what are you going to say? We're going to take those home?
No. This is what your threads will come looking like. There we go. That's a better representation. Look at those colours. Aren't they gorgeous? Now I'm going to keep those out because I want to show you in a minute. Now, I'll show you that one. You're going to get your card blanks and the matching envelopes. So there we go. So you can see all of that. So this one says, I'm just going to turn it back. This one says 18, because so that's how many cards you're going to get in there. And of course, the envelopes in exactly the right size. That's perfect. Then you're going to get your printed papers. Look at these. And again, the printed papers have just the right size print on them. I always want to call it font, but it's not a font, is it? It's the right size pattern to not overpower your design.
Brilliant.
Then you're going to get your coloured papers. I'm making a right mess here. And look at this. Look at the colours here. And look at how these colours work brilliantly with that. I'm going to go that way round. And then let me put these on here. This is what I wanted to get to. This is where I wanted to get to. Look at that. Look at that colour palette. Everything works together. That actually matches that one. Oh yes, it does on there. It just looks different on our monitor. So you can see that matches that, which matches that. You've got your orange, which matches your backing paper, which matches your orange thread. So everything works together. But the most important bit is your metal dies. And these are the dies that are going to cut you. They're not only going to cut you your shape, but they're also going to cut all the little holes for you to do your embroidery. Now, I've not got any finished samples down here to show you, but we're going to make one of these up in a few minutes, and I'll show you how easy these are to do. They're absolutely brilliant. And you're going to get both kits. So normally they're £24.99.
Yeah,
End of. That's what they launch at.
£50 or $50, which that would good value, wouldn't it, Colin, for all of that stuff? It absolutely would. But however, £22 today, or dollars, depending on where you're shopping, or $17.60. Also, don't forget you have full video tutorials for each of them too at crafterscompanionbox.com, so you can go over there. I think these are what I love about these two boxes together is maybe they're two things you haven't tried before. Iris folding and embroidery. You could really teach yourself how to do those types of crafts with these two boxes, because you've got absolutely everything you need in order to achieve that. Brilliant presents, these as well. I mean, you could, if you were giving these to someone that didn't have a die cutting machine, I think you could pre-die cut the you could pre-die cut the elements for them, couldn't you? And then give them those, and then they could do them themselves. Absolutely brilliant. Already busy on those. Was it how much of the stock had gone here? Did we say? 70% almost of the stock here has sold out and gone. So if you want them, you will need to be quick for them. They are coming up in our later Craft Vault show. So make sure you go ahead and snap those up. Right, we're going to move on. We are going to, we're going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. So whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are. Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp, get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
It's always fun, isn't it, here on Crafters TV? Right, I want to move on and share something else with you. We have got the soft craft items that I just spoke to you a moment ago. These are available. And what you've got in here is you've got the advent calendar, which is so cool. And as you'll be able to make your own advent calendar, the great thing is about this, you're going to be able to, come back to this year after year, put it away, get it out. You've got little pockets on here. So what would you be putting in yours, Corrine?
Oh, I think you could put in crafty bits in there, couldn't you?
Could be
You could
crafty
put some
bits,
gems
couldn't it?
in there. You could put little
chocolate,
bottles.
obviously.
Chocolates, obviously, that goes there. You could have earrings in there.
Yeah, a little
bits of
jewellery one,
jewellery.
nice.
However, it depends whatever anybody's into. It could be whatever they were
You could have
into.
little notes in there as well. Maybe it could be like a favours,
affirmations.
like an or not affirmations, like IOU.
Oh,
so you could put like IOU putting the bins out, IOU walking the dogs, IOU washing the dishes, IOU a picnic in the other one.
I prefer the things like IOU or picnic because
Do
I
you?
don't like the tone. I owe you the washing up. Because
Well,
why
depends
is
who makes the mess.
it my job
Oh.
to have to do the washing up? You're doing it for
But
me.
maybe like you take it in turns. One does Monday, one does Tuesday, one does Wednesday, and then you get a free pass. Look, there's no one else. I'm doing the washing up every day in my house, let me assure you.
I prefer the picnic and the other ones.
Picnic, a day at the beach.
Yeah.
There could be those little things,
Yeah.
a pony, holiday in the Caribbean. You never know.
Yeah.
You can go as far as you want with it.
That sounds like a good idea.
It does, doesn't it? You've also got the stocking as well, so if you want to make your own stocking, you can do that. This one is beautiful, and you will also get an embroidery kit in there. Again, it's not going to break the bank list. $35.95 or $45.49 gets you all three of those kits. So it could be a nice little project or projects for you to work on between now and Christmas. Let me just pop these over here. We're going to go back to, though, this collection because you guys are absolutely loving it at the moment. It's very, very popular, this. You're getting absolutely loads in here. So you've got your pom-poms, you've also then got ribbons in there, shaker stickers, we've got a 6x6 card pad. We also have the 12x12. Let me take this off here and show it to you because it is gorgianius, if I say so myself. So in here, again, all of your different pages. So some really nice plainer ones. Look at the foiling on that. Looks like a really expensive sweetie wrapper, doesn't it? I love it. You've got then lots of lovely spot foiling here with the moon and the stars, some more traditional style stuff with your hollies, some floral patterns in there too. It's absolutely glorious. A really, really lovely selection of designs in there. You get it in the 12x12 and you're getting it as well in the 6x6. I hate to say this, George, but I fear it's only a matter of time before this all falls over. Up here, you've also then got your shaker stickers. I know. A sticker that's a shaker. It's genius. Have we not thought of this before? And a cracker making kit as well in there. So loads in there. You could split it down if you wanted to into a couple of different collections if you do want to gift it, but I think if you've got lots of Christmas projects to make and you know, like loads of us do, leave it to the last minute in order to complete them, this would be a great one for you to get your hands on. I love the fact that it isn't breaking the bank. $27.59 or $37.19 if you want to get your hands on that one. Right, we're going to go back to Corrine. What would you like to share with us next, Corrine?
Right, we're going to make another project, so we're going to sort of show you how you can really make the most of all these papers. Now, who doesn't think of Christmas when you think of the Nutcracker? I just think the Nutcracker is just synonymous with Christmas, isn't it? I went to London, pre-COVID, now you think about it. It was quite some time ago, and we went to see the Nutcracker at the theatre. Absolutely gorgeous ballet, and then we went round and we did all the Christmas lights. Oh, if ever you want to feel festive, then the Nutcracker is the way to go.
Where was it? Whereabouts was it?
London.
Yeah, but I mean, was it in like a big theatre or?
Yeah. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't far from one of the big London Christmas markets, because we then went and saw that afterwards. I just remember that. But look at that. Look, I just want to show. I know that's really bad. I can't remember. It was a beautiful, beautiful theatre, and I've still actually got pictures on my phone of me and my daughters in there. It was absolutely fantastic. But I'm sorry, I can't remember what the theatre was called. Look at that. So you can mat and layer the papers together to create absolutely what look like pre-designed sort of toppers. And then I'm going to get one of the ribbons, and I'm just going to wrap that around there, and then we can just fasten that on. And let's just get a little bit of red liner is the easiest way to do that. And then we can pop a couple of little bits on here. But it's synonymous with Christmas, isn't it? The Nutcracker. It's what everybody thinks of. You know, if you think of a Christmas show, it's got to be Nutcracker. It's just absolutely perfect. So there we go. So we'll just wrap that one around there, and then I can pop this onto my card blank again. Come on, glue. Oh, I definitely need
a lot
to.
of love coming in for your jumper.
Oh, thank you.
Corrine.
That's very
A lot
nice.
of love coming in for your jumper. I need to let you know, it's very busy this morning. The Gemini mini accessories. Oh, the MIDI accessories. Oh, gosh. Sold out and gone already, Corrine. We only got a chance to mention it the once. And, yes, they are gone. If the mini accessories are in your... MIDI accessories, sorry, are in your basket, please check them out. Don't check them out. Remove them, because they're sold out. I've been a bit dusty up top the last few days, Corrine. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm a bit...
You're not with it, aren't you?
There's a miscommunication between my brain and my mouth, I think.
Oh, dear. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Right, so we can pop those on to there. So straight away we've created a lovely topper. Now, all I've done here is I've taken a piece of card 4 inches by 4 inches, and I'm going to bring in my Ultimate Pro. So I wanted to show you how perfect this is. So what I did was, we haven't got the leaflet, the booklet here, but if you look at the booklet, is that one? No, it's not there. So the little booklet that comes with it, and it says that for the ACT cards, and I thought I'd make one sort of ACT size, you score on A and A1. So I'm just going to score on here on my 4-inch square, turn it round and do on A. Well, this is the first show I've done today since the Christmas decorations went up in the studio. So I thought, well, I need to put on a festive jumper. It needed to be a little bit Christmas-fied. Right, so I have just done then, you can see we've got slightly rectangle shape because we used A and A1. So I'm just going to snip these corners out, this tiniest little corners to come out, just the smallest little bit. But I need to do that to make sure that they will fold. So we can just snip these out, and we're just going to make me a lovely little decorative envelope. So again, so we've just done it on there, and then we've got the gorgeous little ballerinas on here. So I need to, so I can fold one up just there, making sure it folds up nicely. And then we've got one just there, just like that, and one up just there. Now, that's going to look lovely as an envelope, but I thought it didn't look very decorative for the front. So all I did was I cut a piece of paper and just trimmed off the edge. So all I would do with this is I would, come on, there we go, put a little envelope slip inside there just to give me a little bit, just like that. we can just fold that over a little bit to give it, and then you just, this one, I've made it a little bit snug. That side, why does that side not fold over? There we go, just get it like there we are. And then you can just put a little bit of tape down the edge. I've done it on the wrong edge. Let's sneak that off, I want it on here. There we go, just like that. Fold those over and then put that one on to there, just like, oops, there we go. So you can see we made a little envelope. I've got one here that I've actually got to stick down a little bit better. So you can see we've got a lovely little envelope. So all I've then done is I've done a piece of card 5.5 by 2 1/4, folded it in half, and all I've done on here, I've got my pink tulip and I've just gone around the edges, just like that. And that's going to be, this is just the simplest little card to go in the envelope. So this is what this is mostly about. So we can just pop that on to here. There we go, that's going to go just like that. Let's make sure, and that will then fit perfectly. I just want it like that. And that now is going to go on the front of my card. So this could have a little message in. It's a bit like we were saying with the advent calendars, Joe. This could be, you know, little messages in there, little affirmations. It's entirely up to you. And then we can just then decorate with all the bits that we've got. So I'm just going to use a little bit of wet glue and I'm going to pop pieces on here. So I've just literally gone round and selected a few little bits, so you can just see these are the bits I'm thinking about using, going across there. I thought, now I'll put her up here and I'll put, I think we should put the present and some holly on here. Then we can put the little drummer boy or the Nutcracker down here. He needs his drum kit. Does that go that way around? I think it does. There's his drum kit. And then it's just adding in the extra little stars and the extra, is that stuck down? No, because I've just peeled the backing off that one. That was silly of me. There we go, put that on. Then we've got all of these little extra elements. There we go, oh, there. Because I've peeled them off. I've just
lots and lots of love coming in for this. Very busy over on the website, Corrine. Lots of people shopping away. I was saying yesterday in the show, when Ben goes out on tour, when he comes out on stage, how funny would it be if everyone just threw foam on a roll at him, seeing as he's so great with the foam on a roll song? Can you imagine like the front 5 rows all throwing it at him? Well, he's found out about it and he's not best pleased apparently.
Is he not?
No.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, there we go. So we've now created a little card. Oops, I need to stick him down. Little card on front of my card. Oh, bits are falling off. And then how gorgeous is that? So just use those papers to make extra embellishments. It's entirely up to you, but how cute does that look?
Absolutely glorious, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. Remember everything you're getting included in here. It's a really nice size kit for, well, the value is extraordinary. Let me just share with you exactly what you're getting. So you get the pom-poms, the ribbons. You're also going to get the toppers, the wooden elements, those mount board stickers. You've got the 6x6 and the 12x12. Then you've got the shaker stickers, which I've never even heard of a shaker sticker before. I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea. And the cracker is in there for you as well. Right, if you want to grab that, $34.49 or $46.49, under £28, just over $37 if you want to go for that one. Right, you guys have been literally shopping ahead in your droves today because we were going to show you this a little bit earlier and we didn't, but this is limited stock. It is your Colorist collection. We've got quite a lot of nice giftables on the show today, haven't we? And this definitely being one of them because you've got loads in here. It's beautifully packaged, firstly. So what you've actually got in here is you've got all of your different tri-blend pens in here. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 tri-blend markers, all beautifully packaged for you. And then what you've got is under here, absolutely loads. So you've actually then got all of your different colouring sheets in here. Let me open this up for you. All your different colouring sheets on the perfect paper. And you also have all of the education you need in order to use these pens brilliantly. It is a wonderful, wonderful product. I can't believe the price on this as well. I could actually, do you know, I'm thinking my friend Grant would absolutely love this for Christmas. He really loves, he loves anything that's sort of hobby focused, so this would be absolutely amazing. It's a really, really beautiful collection. £23.25 or £39.40 is your price there, and you're saving £12 or $20, which is a brilliant deal. Another, that's limited stock though, so I would definitely hurry if you want to get your hands on that. Then we've then got another limited stock to tell you about, and it's our card collection. So in here you're going to get lots. You're going to get the glitter card, that is there in the red for you and in the green. Then you've got our luxury card stock. So in these you get 10 matte mirror, 10 mirror and 10 glitter, and you're going to get that in the red, the green and also the gold. £30 or $50 to get all of those. So do make sure you are snapping those up. £24 or $40 if you are a platinum member. Right, don't forget about those awards that we have won. Have we got the graphics for those? Brilliant. Well, let's share with you those. These. I thought you wanted to do it now, no? Oh, right, we're going to take a break. Right. Right, whilst you check out your baskets, here is all the details. Now let's share with you some of the fun stuff we like to get up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You all had time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
So I'm from a beautiful town called Carnoustie. So many people may recognise the town as a golfing town, famous golfing town. We get lots of big golfing events. I can't say that I'm a golfer myself, but we do get a lot of the celebs, golfers, musicians, actors, all of these turning up at the town. For those that aren't into golfing, what I would tend to say is it's sandwiched in between Arbroath and Dundee, so we are quite far up. I love my town, I love where I am now. However, I will say one of the main things that I miss about my hometown, apart from my family and friends of course, have to say that, otherwise they're going to watch this and be like, where's our mention? It is of course the beach. You know, we're right on the River Tay, we've got the gorgeous beach, the sand and the sea. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the one thing that I always make a beeline for as soon as I arrive back home for a little visit.
I was brought up in Colnbrick, which is a little village near Slough, so it's not very exciting, but we do have the third oldest pub in the whole of the UK there, and it's where the Cox's Pippin apple was first invented or first discovered. But I moved to Chiswick in West London about 25 years ago, and I've lived there ever since, and I love it. It's full of, I wouldn't necessarily say celebrities, but TV stars, so it's quite good for celebrity spotting when you're having a cocktail on the high road.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Right, very, very busy. You guys have absolutely loved this brand new launch, but there's lots of other bargains to be had today as well. Because remember, the new launch coming up for you at 2 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast, but then Craft Vault a little later tonight, 6 p.m. in the UK, 2 p.m. over on the East Coast. We want to talk about the Best of Crafts Awards. The Craft Beautiful from Crafts Beautiful magazine. We won. Oh my gosh, did we win, Corrine? There were so many. I would say settle yourself in because I'm going to tell you what we've won. We'll be here sometime. Most loved crafts TV shopping channel, Crafters TV.
Yep.
We've also got most loved UK crafts chain store, best workshopper online, best online store.
Those are all the highly commended ones, because it even gets better than that.
Yes, they're the highly commended ones, as you can see just there. And then, these are the ones we won. Look, Craft Along, best workshop and online class. We also got best brand for craft.
Well, we knew that anyway, didn't we?
Best rated customer service. Absolutely. I was looking on some Facebook groups last night and people were raving about our customer services. Favourite die cutting range, your most loved stamping range as well, and your most loved scrapbook collection too. And also, Sarah won Female Craft Personality of the Year, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think we won, I'm pretty sure we won more than anyone else. So it was really, really great. And I think we were highly commended or won in nearly all of the categories we're nominated in. So it's really, really great result. Absolutely brilliant. Let me come on to these. We're going to move on and have a little look at these. These are coming up later for you in our Craft Vault show, which will be amazing. Now, these should be £7.99 each, so you're not actually paying for 2 of them, and we are going to send you 5, which is amazing. Actually, do you know what? I've got 5 boards here.
But you've got 6.
I've got 6 boards. No, we've got. It says that we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It says 7 on my notes here. So you're going to get 7 of these, and I've got 5 boards. So yeah, you're going to get a couple of extras. I'll take you through, and Corrine can show us the ones that I haven't got. You've got Baby. Shark do 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 do. No, no one's playing that game today. Congrats, well done, you did it. This one is Happy. You've also got Love, and you'll get Friend as well.
Now the other one I've got.
So what ones have we got?
I've got Party.
Right, so you will get.
Only the one I've got.
You'll get Friend, Party, Happy, Baby, Thanks, Congrats, and Love.
Yeah, that's 6.
So it's Thanks that we haven't got, isn't it? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've definitely got 7 written here. So you count them, Corrine.
Go on.
You got 6. So Friend.
Yep, 1.
Party.
2.
Happy.
Yep, 3.
Baby.
Yep.
Thanks.
Ah, neither of us have got Thanks.
Neither of us have got. I've got Thanks. Congrats and Love.
Yes.
They are the 7 that you will get. There we go.
You will get them all.
You will get all of them. Yeah. At £10.40 or $13.60 to get all of those. Absolutely amazing deal, this one. And they are just so cool. I love these with the pigment ink pads and then heat emboss. They look sensational, don't they?
They look brilliant. So you can either use, like Joe says, with your pigment ink pads and emboss them, and then you get this effect. So we've done the ombre. Can you see that sort of gloss over there? So we've heat embossed it. Or you can just use your quick dry inks and you're going to get that effect. So what you get, the little shine that really makes them look three-dimensional. So just to show you, this is your friend. Let me come over, whoa, come that way, get it the right way, there you go. So that's your friend, so you're going to get that one. Then you're going to get party, and I've already shown you that card, there you go, look at that with the heat embossing. And, and each one has the little tie on the bottom of the bubble, so you can bring your string down if you want to. Then I've got happy for you here. I love this. This is a really popular shape designer card. I'm not actually totally sure what it's called, but it's some sort of triangle when you cut it all
We
off.
could make them up if we don't know the names. I like doing that.
Yeah, let's just make it up. But what is so clever with these, if I show you on here, so this happy, we're giving you new home, birthday and anniversary. So for each of them, we're giving you multiple choices. So you've got baby. So this one is welcome baby, and it's very unisex. But we're going to give you welcome boy, girl and new. That's perfect. Then you've got congrats, and we're going to give proud of you, well done, and you did it. I love that. Look at that. Bow-fronted card with the strings going across. Looks amazing. And then the final one I've got, because I've not got the thanks here, is love. So we've got this gorgeous, gorgeous sort of, I'm not sure what shape it's called. There's another one, though, we don't know what the shape it is. We've got the little feet on the side, just stand out, there we go, just like that. It's a bit like a Dutch fold card without the bit on the top, but then you've got your love and all of these extra little bits as well. Really, really lovely to use. So should we show you how easy it is to do? So I'm going to do happy. I think that's the one I was doing. Yep, so we can do on there. So let me move these out of the way, and that's going to go there. So you need, obviously you need to choose the ink that you want to use, and you know, whichever design. So as I said, you've got your die here that's going to cut out the bubble sentiment. Then you've got the sentiment that's going to fit perfectly across, and then you've got all of the accessories as well. So let me get all of these bits out that I've got here. There we go. So you can see I've got those. Right, now this is perfect because this will actually fit in your mini, if that's the way you want to go. Let me just see if I can find the plates for my mini, and I can show you. Because what I love to show you is how we can use our whole range of die cutting machines. So if I take this, if you don't want to use your large Gemini, then how about, you know, your smaller die cutting machine? So I've got my happy, I've got my plates. So if you have been and bought some of those plate bundles for your machines, then, you know, if you were lucky enough to get the MIDI one, well done. If not, grab your mini. I always put mine on top of there.
Well, the mini cuts, things are so small.
Look at that.
It cuts beautifully, doesn't it?
Isn't that perfect? Now this has started to colour. Somebody had got ink on this here, and they haven't cleaned it off. Now what I would tend to do now, because I like to die, when it's dies like this, I like to die cut first. Now I can't put that onto here and put the tabs on, because it's going to hamper it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of my dotty tape pen onto there, and that will be enough to secure it on to here. So that means that then I can take my stamp. Somebody could have done with our stamp cleaning platform to get this one clean. This one looks like they've done an ombre effect. I just want to make sure it's clean. It looked like a new pack.
Oh, no one, someone's clearly not been using the stamp cleaning.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Stamp cleaner, new stamp cleaner.
There we go. So all I can do, can you see there is absolutely nowhere there for me to add in my my little magnets, because it fits so well. Oops, I just knocked that out of the way. So let's put it back again. But it fits perfectly right down to the little balloon ties at the bottom. I've got that right, and now I've notched it out. That'll be perfect. So pick it up. There we go, and you can see just those little bits of adhesive on the back were enough. Now I've got my Pale Fig Quick Dry, because that's the effect I'm trying to go for with this. So we can go all over with that. Now this is, I just think the quick dry inks are so clever, because they really do dry the minute they touch. They're lovely and juicy, and you can feel it on there. I can see that's on here, and then I can then just go straight down on there. Probably need to do 2 coatings. Yeah, you can see just nearly there. So I'm just going to do one more coat on
Lots
there.
of congratulations coming in for all the awards from Adriana, Liz, Diane. Awesome, says Mary Rhino. Linda says, congratulations on all the awards. I love watching all of the crafty inspiration. You're more than welcome, Linda.
That's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely when people appreciate all the hard work, because I mean what we see on the screen is only a fraction of what goes on here, so it's lovely if you get that recognition. So we
And
can
they're all audience voted, aren't they? Or they're all customer voted, the awards, so that's always nice.
So you can take that, and then the other thing I would do as well is, I don't think I've put myself, oh yeah, I've got a piece here, so I can then take some more card that I've got here, and I can then trim this one out. This is just some nice sort of blue cardstock, and then there's my little folder. Pop that one in and run it through my die cutting machine again. This is just so handy to have your mini. I mean, that's why mine literally just sits on top of my machine at home. So that's why I put it there now. And now I've created a matte layer. So if we then can create the perfect drop shadow, can you just see the little bit of blue? Now, I've already got one ready here, so as you can see, because what I've done is I've just got some baker's twine and just attached it under each of the letters. But that just takes a few minutes, and I've kept that strategically long on there. So just a beautiful way to display it. So what we've got here is we've got a card base, and I've just taken a couple of different papers, and there we go. I've got sticky foam on here. There we are. Let's get that off there, and we can put this one on. And that's just going to go on here, just like that. There we go. So that's going to go on there. Now, I've also just created some little pennant flags on here. So I've just put my thinnest 1 mil foam tape on there, because sometimes it's nice just to have a little bit of a lift. Let's make sure I've definitely got that the right way up. And I'm going to pop that so it just comes over the top on here. Now, as I said, you're going to get all of your sentiments. So I have got those on here. So I've just stamped out the birthday, and then I'm just matted and layered it. Come on, glue. Onto the same coloured card as we've used for our mats and layers, so that it all ties in. One, and then the second one is going on there, so we can pop that on here, and then our happy is just going to go on the top of my card. So I don't need to take all of these foam pads off. I've just taken enough off that it sticks it down, but most of these are on here for support, so we can take that many off, and then we can put on here. Now, is this one of the things that sold out? We have got our some little confetti, did we call them?
So the stamps and dies, no, they are still in stock actually.
They are still in stock.
Available. Shall I quickly show those to you?
That would be
before we get
lovely,
into
because
that
I'm going
next
to
demo?
use some of those.
Now, these were originally designed to go on our confetti boxes, but we obviously don't have the box element included. We don't have the box element available anymore. You could make the box element yourself if you wanted to, nothing to stop you doing that, but they're a great little selection of stamps and dies, and in there you get birthday greetings, many congratulations, happy anniversary, milestone celebrations, love and marriage, and just to say £14.50 instead of £60, or £16.50 in the US instead of £67. Just a good selection of sort of small stamps and dies, those, aren't they?
Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. So all I've done here is I've stamped out the little cupcakes, which I can see on here, and then I've used the corresponding little die to cut them out. Then I have gone to town with our new tricolour brushes. I love these. Now look at this. Look at how you can create the most amazing ombre effects on there. Doesn't that look lovely? So I've just tied it into the colours on the back of my papers. Isn't that fantastic? And I just think these are so easy to do without any effort whatsoever. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a little piece of red liner tape, and I'm going to just bring this down here. So I'm going to pull all of these nice and tight. because I want them to look quite tight. And I'm going to just pop a little piece of red liner tape over there. I don't want it too big, otherwise it's going to show. That's going to hold those in place. There we go. And then I can trim those to there. There we go. Oop. And then I can attach some of these little cupcakes. Let's see if I can get that to lift off. Yes. So let's put a couple of these on here, and that's going to go one on here, and let's do different colours. We can then do one just there. I've got one here with the foam on, so that covers that, and then I can pop this one on, which I've not stuck down just yet, because what I want to do is I want to take this, I just think this, look at these little cupcakes and colour them with the your lovely new tricolour pens, and that will then pop on just there. So we've then got our happy birthday, and I was going to pop that on. We can pop that on. And again, that is out of the confetti stamps. We can just put our hooray on as well. And how much fun is that? Really, really easy to do. But I think having that bubble stamp, we can then put the strings on. Looks amazing.
It does look absolutely incredible, doesn't it? Love that you've used both of those there as well. Lots of you still chatting away in the comments. So any specific questions you've got, then do obviously get in touch with us. If you want to go for the balloon sentiments, there are 7 in there. I'm going to tell you what those 7 are again. I've got 5 here. I'll show you the boards for the ones I've got, and then I'll show you an image of the others. But let me share this one with you. You've got Baby, which is that one there. This one here is Congrats. Then you've got Happy, Love, and Friend in there too. £13 or $17.
As well.
Thanks and Love. What was the other one?
You had Love.
Thanks and Love are the 2 extras
right.
that you are going to get in there as well. Right, want to share with you some magazines. These are excellent. We've just not long recently had a rebrand on our magazine, so these are really, really fantastic. They are a half-price deal for you, best ever deal. In here you get the magazine itself, and you get all of your. Let me show you the magazine first, then I'll show you the freebies. The gifts that you're getting in there included. You've got 72 projects in this particular one, a whole host of different things, loads of familiar faces in here as well, lots of lovely little articles. You've got crosswords. They're not packed full of adverts either, which is brilliant. So you get the magazine itself, then in this one you're going to get an amazing die in here. You've got beautiful stamps included, you've got topper sets in there, you're also going to get a stencil, and then a load of glorious papers included too. So you can see here all of the beautiful papers. Now you're getting both of these for $12.50 in this configuration, which is glorious. So that is your first one, and then you're also going to get the second one there as well. I mean, look, you couldn't buy the die set for £12, so you're getting absolutely everything for that price. It is a really, really great value. So that's your first one. Let me try and, this is typical me, isn't it, trying to get these back into here. We go. Then you've also got this one here. So this one is issue 4, and again, loads of projects, 79 projects in this particular one. Absolutely glorious, and it encompasses everything. A little bit of soft craft in there. We've got colouring, card making, you name it, it's in there, and beautiful projects to boot. So that is your magazine, and then you've got lots of free gifts again in this one. So you're going to get, lovely that you can keep them all in these particular wallets too. They're great storage. You've got templates and stencils in there. Then we've also got some toppers in here, and then again a lovely selection again of different papers, and you do get a die set. So you've got some nesting dies here, those star nesting dies, and you'll also get the stamps in there as well, which is excellent. So make sure you are snapping those up. They are brilliant, brilliant value for money. We're going to go back to the craft kits. Now the craft kit's proving very, very busy. Going to give you the details again. It's the iris folding and the embroidery that you're going to get in here. So it's a really great, maybe it's a great opportunity to have a go at something you've not tried before. £22 gets you both of these. Honestly, me with this, you're not going to struggle like I do with this, honestly, I promise you. I am just notoriously terrible. I'm like it with everything as well. You should see me trying to get like any kind of product back in a box, Corrine. It's just not, it doesn't happen for me.
Is it not
but
good?
I won't be beaten because I'm stubborn. So in that goes. There we go. We got there in the end, didn't we? Brilliant, brilliant price. £11 each these work out, of course, if you're going to split them down. They are brilliant and a great opportunity to maybe try something that you haven't given a go before. They're always great value. These, remember, full video tutorials over at crafterscompanionbox.com as well. So you're going to be able to go and grab a hold of those. What one would you like to take us through then, Corrine?
I'm going to do box 52 because I just thought that's the one. That one would be a good one to do. So just getting everything ready that I needed. Oh, I've got a piece of card there. So what I'm going to do is I've got more pieces of card here than I know what to do with. Right, let me just work out where we're going with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a lovely little card using the butterfly. So let me bring my box in here. So what we've got is what I think is brilliant about these, and there we go, I want my metal dies. What you've got is you've got everything to be able to cut into the cardstock or out of cardstock. It's entirely up to you. So the first thing I'm going to do is, that one's not that one, so keep that one separate. Make sure I've got the right pieces. There we go. Aha, there, no, that one goes on there. Right, okay, just making sure I'm not cutting into the wrong one. So what I want to do is I want to take my butterfly and I'm just going to cut this out. So I just want the shape. So, you know, these are going to make perfect templates as well. Let's just use, just for a bit of speed, let's just use my junior plate. And I'm actually not even going to bother with the magnetic shim because I don't think I need it. And that will go straight through there. Now, I want a black pen. That's not the right one. Let's see if I can find a fine liner. This is swapping between demos quickly. Let's see if we can find a fine line. There I go, I've got one in my bag. So what I've got here is I have got a little... I've now created a shape on here. So what I'm going to do is I just need, oh no, that is the right size. I'm going to take this and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that onto there and I'm just going to put a little bit of spray and stick on the back of there. Let's just do a little spray. Little bit of spray on there. I only want to put a little bit because I want it just to hold. And I can pop that and I'm going to, and all I'm doing with this is creating a mask. So I can put that onto there. Then I've got some ink. So at the moment, we're not going any further with this one at all. So we can then take our ink. So I've got parakeet, you can see it there. I have then got lemon tonic there, and I've got my oasis. So I'm just going to create a nice little background. Now, every time you do this, it's going to come out different, which is absolutely fantastic. So we can come across here, little bit of my yellow, making sure I go right over that mask. Now, if you've got the masking tape, then you could potentially just use that if you wanted to. Let's just go with that one for, there we go, my paler blue. And then just blend it on before we come onto the card. Just keep it blending, just like that. And then you can come on to here. You can come on as dark or as light as you want. My oasis, let's just do a little bit of parakeet just to add in. There's not, there we go, you can see a little bit of difference there. Just fill in those little gaps. And then I'm going to come back in with my yellow and blend it over there. Make sure there's no little gaps. There we are. Right up there, because I need that to come to there. Right, so that has created a lovely background. Just going to darken that one up a little bit just there. Just using what ink is left on my daubers. There we go. Right, that should be perfect. Move those out of the way. Oh, you get so much stuff on your craft desk. I took a picture of my craft desk the other day. It was
You took a
unbelievable.
picture of it?
Because
Messy?
I was working in a space like
And
this.
you're,
and it was-
you're quite a tidy crafter, aren't you?
Not when I'm on my craft desk, no. It does get really messy. Right, now all I'm going to do is draw around here. There we go. Just edge round there. And it's when you take the mask off that you get the true effect. We can come round here and then we can take that. So now, make sure my fingers are clean. If we peel that off, there we go. And then look at that. Doesn't that look perfect?
Amazing.
So all we're going to do then is we're going to take the detail die, which I'm just going to give this one a quick little tap because it hasn't been cleaned out very well. You can't really go in with your die brush with these because they've not got holes on the back. So just make sure you take out as many of these as you can, just so that you can get that on. And then I'll put that on there. I'm going to get a piece of tape. I'm going to try and take as much tack off my tape as possible. Line that up in the centre and then just pop that on. So what that's going to... Oh, I've maybe taken too much tack off that now. Put that on there. Let's just put a piece on the bottom as well. Hold that. So, as I said, each one of these, you've got the edger and the detail. So it's entirely up to you whether what sort of shape you create then. So you can really mix and match them. Because there's some bits in there. Let's go with all of my plates. And then we can run that through. And that's going to now cut all my holes in. So if I come back to my box, I'm going to get my little thread. And then when we open this, look at that. Can you see? All of the pinpricks are there. So look at that. Let me get a lid on that pen before I do. So now you don't need to go through and pop these out because when you do the sewing, if there's any little bits just not popped out, they'll obviously pop out when you start to sew. So there we have our template, and then it's up to you how you sew them. But these are really easy. So these threads have already been split down into 2 threads. So it does actually say on your instructions. So when you get your sheen of thread, if I can find my pink one, there we go, we're doing pink. These are 6 threads thick. So there's 6 threads in that. Now, obviously you can sew with 6 threads, but it's going to, the holes are going to fill up quickly. And you're not going to be able to go very far. You know, your holes are going to get clogged up. And just do that.
We don't want that.
We don't want that. So, as it suggests you split them down into 2s. Now, I've never been a cross stitcher. My mum has been a cross stitcher for years and years, and she's got more threads than I think she will ever use. But I do remember my mum always used to split her threads when she was sewing, you know, doing her cross stitch. So it is a thing. So there we go, we can just thread that through. And then all you need to do is stitch. Now I've got one here that I've actually started here. Look at this, alternating with the green and the blue round here. We've done some little flowers, but they are really, really easy to do. So all I would do is I'd start where I wanted to, and then I'm going to get a little piece of thread. Now you can put knots in the back, but I don't tend to. I tend to just put a piece of low tack tape on, and that is enough. And then it's just a running stitch. Now there is no right stitch and there's no wrong stitch. It's whatever works for you. Whatever pattern works for you, you will pick different patterns. You will see the holes in different configurations. So I've come through there, then I'm going to come up through the first, down through the second. I'm going to come back up through the third, but you can see I've got a gap, so I'm going to come back down through the second. And then, oops, I will come up through the 4th one. There we are. So this is just like the little body of the butterfly, back down through the 3rd. Really easy to do. We're not asking you to do any fancy stitches. And even with the flowers, it's just like into one, out of the other, and follow the pattern around. So we can come where's that hole? Oh, it's behind a thread, that's why I wasn't finding it. There we go. Just add in the colours. Now, as Joe said, you've got full tutorials for all of the boxes.
Super handy that, isn't it?
Yeah, on the website. And the instructions on how to find the tutorials are inside the box. So go and have a look and go and have a see and see, you know, and you'll be super impressed by how easy that is. So the tutorials there that will stay forever. No selling, just telling you how to, you know, to get the most out of your kit. Probably Craig, I think he does a lot of them.
Sandra says, trying to make hubby a birthday card. He keeps coming to the craft room. Coffee, 3 parcels. I keep putting this blank sheet of paper over the top of the things on my side table. Diane says, yeah, they seem to come in when you don't want them, but he is bringing you nice things at least.
Yeah.
At least he is.
And I know that feeling. There are some days when my hubby doesn't come near my craft room, and then there are other days when he seems to be popping in every 5 minutes. Right, now I've got my thread, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my thread, I'm just going to go through the back of the stitch just to run it back down to close to where I started. Now, I am not a sewer, so I could be telling you absolute rubbish here, but I'm just telling you how I would do it. So I'm going to take the thread off, I'm going to put it back, the needle back in there, and then I can use this to tie my ends together. And if I tie my ends together, there's absolutely no chance of it coming undone. So I'm just using my longest thread to do the tying with, tie it round like that, and that, now, yeah, that's nice and tight. Oh, that's a big pair of scissors. Chop that off, and if you wanted to, there you go, that little piece of tape that I put on, I can always put back over there. And that is done on there. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Now you can add colour on here, it's entirely up to you. So we just see I've popped that round the edge. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop that onto my card blank. So I've just taken one of the card blanks out of the box, I've trimmed it down and folded over the top. Oh, think it through, Corrine, you are doing a shake easel card. Let's do what I tell everyone to do and put my adhesive on the base, and then I know it's in the right place. So that's going to go just on.
Box 54, is it out or is it coming out? I am not sure.
I thought it was out.
Is it?
I thought it was.
I'm not sure. Maybe Jamie can have a little look on the website for us. I think 54 might be on the way. I know Craig was just filming, or was it 55 he was filming? I'm not sure. We'll find out for you.
I had a feeling it was out. So look at that, we're just using some of those papers and we've just inked around the edges, just on there. Then I've got a little sentiment and I'm just going to pop my foam pads on the back of here just to make a stopper. See if I can get 2 foam pads on there. It'd be good if I could. Yep, there we go. Don't even need to do mats and layers because I've just edged around the outside with my black ink. Pop that in the middle, and then the last little bit I need to do. Now, did I have some out? No, I didn't, so I'm going to borrow, as they say, from the box. We're just going to get a couple of these dewdrops, and we're just, whoops, I've got threads everywhere. So we can just pop these onto a card, lovely little dewdrops on to here, just like that, and then let's do a smaller one. Oh no, I want a big one, there we go. Let's pop one up here and a couple of the smaller just there and just there. And then how about...
Cute, isn't it?
It's really cute and really fun and really easy and ever so tactile because you've obviously got that gorgeous embroidery in there.
Yeah, really, really cute. £22 or $22 gets you both kits then. So it'll get you the embroidery kit and the iris folding kit, which is sensational, saving you £28 or $28, which is wonderful. Platinum members can pick this up for $17.60 whether you're shopping in pounds or dollars, which is marvellous. I want to share something else with you. The swing cards. Now, these are delightful. They're very popular. The boards don't really do them justice. Do you know why? Because they've gone the wrong way around, I think. Now, hang on. There we go. Oh no, I've definitely ruined it now. I think, do they go that way? Corrine, you're going to have to help me out with the samples, Corrine. I think this is the design. Yeah, they don't work on a board. I'll just quickly share the designs with you, then I get you to go through the samples. That'd be lovely. So you're going to get the hearts, the butterflies. You're also going to get the hexagon and the circle in there as well. So you get 16 dies total. Here, £26 you're saving on $30. So it's a half price deal for you. They are absolutely a brilliant value. Linda Fitzsimmons says, my 60th tomorrow. My husband said to me, can you make me a card, please? And I said, me? Yes, he says. It's for my wife's 60th. Rude. Linda, I hope you told him where to get off. Pamela says, never tried embroidery before, but looks really interesting. Mary Rhino says, lovely little card. That one. Mary Rhino also loving the deal on these. Alicia, she's running late. She says, good morning and greetings from Arkansas. Alicia, you're not just a little bit late, you are 90 minutes late. And we're running an hour later than normal for you guys in the US, so it's been noted. We'll let you off this time, don't you worry. Catherine says, great card, Corrine. Love this craft box. And Mary Ryan says, lovely little card, Corrine. Don't forget as well, not saying don't forget, I haven't told you yet, have I? Double points all weekend this weekend. Starts from this morning and will run through until the end of Sunday. So make sure you are grabbing a hold of anything you want. If you've got an eye on the next level in the club, then you might get there. We have, let's go to Corrine, there's some beautiful little things.
Right.
Look at those boy racers, Corrine.
So these are the swing cuts. So when you cut them out, they cut like that. But then when you fold them, they will then do a swing like
Nice.
that. So you can then put designs. So this is absolutely perfect. Can you remember, what was the little elephant? The little elephant was out of the tri-apertures or something, the little ones.
It was.
Yep, so you can mix and match all of your different collections. Oh, let's try putting that the right way up. And I love things that are going to go male and female as well, so you can see how they swing.
That's really
and
cool.
A tactile card is amazing, isn't it? Because it really does draw people in. So I'm just showing you a few different ones. Look at that again.
That's clever, isn't it? I love how it's been cut with the pattern paper so it looks like one piece.
Yeah. So clever, isn't it? And then we've got the heart. Oh, this is where, just take some, come on, Corrine, fold it the right way. We can just fold, there we go, there we are. Fold it, just, there we are. They've been flattened. You can see the hearts will spin, there we go.
Delightful.
And let's see what else we've got. We've got the butterflies. I didn't have time to pop them in the right way. There you go, you can see they spin on there. And if you wanted to, we've got this here. So this one is your spinning element. You can see that spinning on there, but you can have them as solid element as well on the front. And then there you go. And I love this because how perfect is that you can then have 3 different ones to spin on there to say mum.
Amazing.
How perfect is that?
Absolutely amazing, and a great deal on this half price deal for you, whether you're shopping in the UK or stateside. We're going to take a quick break. So why don't we, I'll tell you what, let's take a moment, we can meet Ben.
Hello, I'm Ben and I'm one of the presenters on Crafters TV. So my presenting journey started when I was about 18. I started working at a holiday park here in the UK. Our US viewers might not know it, but there's like a holiday park called Butlins. So what's involved with being a presenter? Well, my day-to-day kind of is ensuring I know everything that's on the show, ensuring that the guys that I'm working with obviously are happy with everything that's on the show. And I kind of feel like what I do, I'm sort of like the glue in the show, if you like. There's a bit of a crafty reference for you. So kind of listening to the guys in the gallery, the producer, the director, I'm sort of always listening to what they want me to do whilst the crafters are crafting. So I feel like I'm there as the glue, keeping sort of everything, as it should be. But I also think my job is to have a lot of fun, which I think I do on most days. Get the viewers interacting, because we always love to hear from our viewers, and I think that's one thing that we do here that you don't get anywhere else, is that interaction, having people like commenting, asking a question and then straight away we're able to react, we're able to answer that question, we're able to, you know, read out that comment, we're able to join them in singing a rendition of Foam on a Roll. Yes. I've helped to run the show, I help to inspire, to educate, to entertain, and just sort of generally be a good all-round bloke. So who inspires me? My dad is a big inspiration for me. He's one of my best friends, and I probably speak to him twice a week, but he's always sort of instilled a sort of a good work ethic in me. His big catchphrase is work hard and play hard, and that's something that I live by. Is you know, to put all your effort in when you're at work, and you know, make sure you're doing a good job. But then when you're outside of work, make sure you have time to kind of have fun, spend with your friends, spend with your family. So I always remember that. Apart from Crafters TV, what else am I passionate about? Well, obviously I'm passionate about my family. I love to spend time with my family, with my wife, my 2 children, and my 3 pets now, because we just got another dog recently, a puppy. Which is killing me. I've got no sleep. Also passionate about sport. I think a lot of our viewers know I'm a big rugby fan. Running I like to do, but again the old knees are beginning to hurt just a bit. I'm getting old. Oh, so many amazing experiences connecting with our viewers. Always get sent cards, which is lovely on sort of special occasions, and birthday cards every year. I always get cards sent through, which is so nice to come in and have, you know, some cards, and you can send presents as well if you like. I've never had a present yet, so if anyone wants to send presents, you can. Do you know what? I haven't had many presenter fails, particularly here. Actually, here, presenter fails, knocking over pack shots. I'm very bad at doing that. If you stack a pack shot too high, chances are I'm going to get exuberant in my arms and knock it over. My biggest moment of pride or biggest achievement, I've got a few. I mean, these are big for me. You'll probably laugh. I ran the London Marathon. I was a Guinness World Record holder. I've got the certificate for that up on the wall alongside my marathon photo and alongside my Foam on a Roll caricature. My Guinness World Record was for naming the most amount of Beatles songs from their opening lyrics in 1 minute. I've had things named after me over the years. I had an alpaca named after me. If you are ever in Aylesbury, do make sure that you go and drive around the roundabout, which is near the Waterside Theatre there, because you'll find that that particular roundabout is named after me. Oh yes, I have a roundabout named after me, big time.
The lovely Ben there. Right, I want to remind you again about this Colorist collection. It's like 99% gone. I told you it was limited stock earlier. Is there 2 left now? 2 left, and it's a few of you got this in your basket, so the next people to check out will get their hands on it. If you want it, you will need to be very, very quick. It's amazing. You have to click very quick. You've got an amazing selection because you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18 tri-blend markers in there. You also then have the worksheets in there and everything that you need to sort of teach you how to do the techniques that you're going to want to do. That is not the right details. We'll change them over for you. So we're just going to bring those in. There are only 2 left though. Here it comes. £34 or $56 saves you £20 or $33 if you want to be going for that one. So make sure that you snap it up. Double points, don't forget, if it's in your basket, please get it checked out because it is very, very busy. Right, let's move on then. We're going to go back to the launch, which is this product just here from, of course, Violet Studios. A really lovely selection of products here, all brand new for you. You guys are loving Violet Studios. Let me take you through exactly what you'll get included in. So you're going to get the pom-poms in here, you've got ribbon, we've also got card toppers. There's even little wooden pieces in here, which are really cute. They're absolutely gorgeous, those. They're going to have loads of texture to your projects. You've got a 6x6 pad, you've got your chipboard stickers, you're then up here going to get shaker stickers. Never heard of such a thing. I think they're an amazing idea. And we've also got there your cracker making kit. Let me show you the 12x12 card pad because George, nearly. Let me share this with you. So in here, beautiful, beautiful selection. Really lovely papers. You've got beautiful foiling running all the way through this as well. there. Again, you can see beautiful spot foiling, some really wonderful imagery. Sort of quite contemporary takes on sort of classic imagery, which is really nice. It's a beautiful, beautiful pattern. It's going to work really perfectly with all and everything that is in that collection. $27.59 or $37.19 as a platinum member if you want to get your hands on that. Brilliant, brilliant value. Right, we're going to go back to Corrine again for, I think we could squeeze one more in before the end.
I
don't you
know, I
think?
thought we'd make one of the crackers.
Yes, great
Now,
idea.
in the crackers, you get, where have I put it?
Some
you
people
get
would say
all-
I'm a bit crackers, Corrine.
Wouldn't like to comment. Wouldn't like to comment. You get these little panels, and they're for your cracker jokes. So I've got a whole load of cracker jokes for you then today, Joe.
Oh, go on then.
While I'm
Go on, let's go.
crafting. Okay.
Come on, give me one.
So the first one we've got, what happened to the man who stole an advent calendar?
Oh, I don't know what happened to the man that stole an advent
He
calendar.
got 25 days.
That's good. That's
Right.
good.
I've got 50 of them.
Oh, excellent. We've got 20 minutes.
I like this one. There was one
Have you gone and got written these out?
Yes.
Have you researched these?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
I'm fully... Right. What do you call an old snowman?
What do you call an old snowman?
Water.
That's as bad as Ben's.
I'll
Should be
do one
of
more
them.
before I start. How many letters are there in the Christmas alphabet?
Oh, I don't know. How many letters are there in the Christmas alphabet?
25, because there's no L.
Oh.
Dear me, there's lots. I've got lots. I've got 50 of them. 50 of them.
Oh, you're gonna have to. Are we gonna get some? Will we get for all 50 in our later launch show?
We can have a go.
All right, excellent.
What does Miley Cyrus have at Christmas?
Oh, I don't know. What does Miley Cyrus have at Christmas?
Twerky.
No, you missed it now. That's it. Sorry. Twerky.
Should we make a cracker?
And I love how much you've loved that, Corrine. You've really pleased yourself.
Now you've got everything that you need. So everything is die cut. So this is your cracker. But I love it. Look at the colour. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So what I've then done is I've taken my 6x6 paper pad and I've cut it down to make some little panels to go on. So we can do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get glue at the end. I'm just going to glue. I'm going to leave a bit at the end there and then a bit at the end, at the other end, and I'll show you why in a minute. So remember with tacky glue, less is more, and it will stick quicker if you don't put too much glue on at all. So I'm going to pop that onto there. So you can see I've used the 6x6 paper pad because the fonts, the print is just that little bit smaller. So I think that works for me. And again, I'm just going to not quite go right to the ends because I'll do that afterwards. Just pop that one on. There you go. And then again on this one. Yeah. So who doesn't want to create their own Christmas sentiment on their cracker and and put their own jokes in there. So once I've done that, all I need to do then, make sure those are stuck down, and I'm just going to take it to the edge of my desk. And
Would you say anyone could have a go at these, Corrine?
Of course they could.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now there is like a difficult, sorry, you can't see what I was doing. I was just starting to curl it round the edge of my desk, just like that, because I just find it's always easier. Now there is like a difficulty rating on the box, and I'm pretty certain this is just a 1.
Oh, okay.
1 dash. It's so easy. So all I need to do now is I fold this over. And what I'm
Skill
do,
level 1, indeedy doodly.
Level do, yep. Level do. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there, and then a little bit of glue on the back of that one. So when I then fold it over, I put the glue on the right side, yes I have. So remember, I didn't stick them down at the ends. That will now fit into there. Trying to do this so you can see. And now, can you remember, because I didn't stick them down, whoops, come on. You might just need to I'm trying to do this and show you what I'm doing. So I can pop that one into there. Perhaps I needed to roll it a little bit more. But I've put the glue on now so we can make this work. So just pop that into there, just like that, and then put that on. So all I'm actually just going to do for a minute is I'm just going to put a piece of tape over that. Just a piece of low tap tape so it holds. So I can then fold this one down because I put the glue on there too. Just make sure it lines up. put that one on, and then a little bit of glue on there, and that will overlap. So what I've got here, actually, this might be quite useful to do, is I'm just going to peg that to hold it. There you go. Little
Great
bit.
idea.
Yep, let's get another peg. And then I can put another little bit of glue. Let's work this one out. That's going that way. Yeah, so that's got some glue on there. That's going to lift up, and then I can glue. I just didn't want to see the lines. I wanted it to be sort of seamless, so it just works, and then we can put that on there. Now, you can see already that these are starting to bend. I could have bent those in first, and then that one, just grab that there. Now, I need to remember to put my little joke inside, so that's going to go in there, and then all I need to do is grab that together and bend. Oop, just in there. There we go. And then I'm going to grab that one. Oh, push my joke back in. But I know what I'll do is I'll tie that with my ribbon first. So we can put our ribbon around there. This is going to be my shortest one. So let's just put that on. Put a little piece of ribbon on there. And that will just bring it to a close when I do that. Then it's up to you whether you do a bow or whether you just do it as a little knot. Now, if you've bought some, you can buy snaps that you can put into your crackers if you wanted to.
Crackers can be so expensive as well, can't they, Corrine?
Oh gosh, yes.
They can be like
and
so much.
I have to have, my crackers have to be just right. I don't like nasty presents.
You like the Goldilocks of crackers, are you?
Oh yes. I would take ages to buy crackers just because they have to, I want nice presents inside them.
Yeah, they can be very expensive though, the nice things inside, can't they? My mum always bought the worst crackers.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, you'd get like, well,
So
you'd get sort of just sawdust and goodwill inside them. That was all my mum seemed to have in them. I'm joking, they weren't that bad, but it was kind of getting to that level. With a hat that definitely didn't fit, because I've got a massive head as well.
Oh yeah, it's like whose hat can come off first, isn't it?
It really
I like
is.
A nice cracker. But I mean, how
We were forced to keep the hats on until we'd finished the main course.
You were forced?
Forced to keep the hats on. Yeah, we had to wear a Christmas hat. We had to wear, you know, your Christmas crown until the main course was finished. Not allowed to take them off. Non-negotiable in our house.
It's a bit like my husband said, Father would order us to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, now you can see, I can take those clips off now. That doesn't take long to dry at all. Let's slide that round a little bit. So I have just popped the little fairy onto there. So we can just, I've just caught that one and broke it off. But there we go, it's fixed. There we are. So then I've just got a lovely little piece. So I've come out of the cracker kit now and I'm just using the card toppers. So I've just taken one of the card toppers and I've taken that like that. Let's pop that, no, let's go that way round. And then I have got one of the wooden shapes as well. So this one is really nicely decorated. So we've got the little fairy, we've got the bauble, and we've got the star. How perfect is that? I mean, that took seconds to do, really, didn't it? It was just minutes and minutes. That's all it took to make up that lovely little cracker.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Really, really amazing. Let me just show you again then exactly what you're getting included in here. So you're getting the pom-poms, the ribbons, those toppers. You've got the wooden elements, the mount board, chipboard stickers, sorry. You've also got the 6x6 and the 12x12 paper pads, the shaker stickers, and then the cracker selection as well in there, which is absolutely amazing. Right, let's do, should we do card of the show, Corrine?
Okay, yeah. I just forgot, I picked up some little embellishments.
She's just making a few nips and tucks to that cracker. So
I just put a few, there we are, I'm ready. There we are, ready.
She's ready, she's good to go. She's good to go.
So let's see what we did first. So the first one we did was from the Nutcracker, and we did that lovely little shaker element. So we've got that one on there. Then we did one where we create, so that was number one. Number two, we created the little envelope on the front, but using all the coordinating papers. Then number 3, we used the bubble stamp and the confetti stamps, which are absolutely gorgeous. And number 4, we've gone back to the cracker, the Nutcracker, and made a little cracker to go on your table.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. So let's have a little look at these then. Moving on to discovery kits. Again, I'm loving that there's lots of giftables in the show today, because these are 3 really good presents that you've got here. These could be split down. Maybe you've got teenagers, Corrine, coming for Christmas, and you just want to keep them quiet, get them to pipe down, really. This would be a great way of keeping them quiet, wouldn't it? You've got the 3 different designs in here. You've got video tutorials, and you've also got all the instructions included too. So if you ever fancied learning modern calligraphy, this is great. You've got 2 metallic markers in here, a sparkle pen and 2 art liners. That is there for you. Then we also have the blended mandala kit. So in here, you are going to get 3 tri-blends in there. You've also got 2 art liners, and you do get the worksheets and all the instructions. Then we also have this one, which is your creative colouring, and you have got 5 classiques in here, an art liner, as well as your worksheets too. I would say with this one, the mandalas, we've actually had Baz Fennell. He's been in on the shows a couple of times, and you'll be able to go back and find those anytime you like over on Crafters, on the website or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching at the moment. $23.25 or $39.40 gets you all 3 of those. It's a really, really great deal. Kelly Jones, I've never had a cracker. I should presume they had candy in them. I didn't know they contained jokes. I love jokes. Yeah, so basically we have them. My mum used to put them on the tree. Before Christmas,
small ones
my mum would have them, our crackers would be on the tree as part of the decorations, and they'd come off on Christmas morning, go on the table when the table is set. And yeah, so you pull them, they've got like a crack inside, you know, like a little sort of tiny, not a firework, you're not going to be setting fireworks inside, but they've got a little, they make a little cracking noise, don't they?
Yeah.
They've got a cracking noise, I'm going to go with that, and inside of them.
Then they have a joke, and they have a little present.
A hat, and a little gift. Yeah. And obviously, the more expensive the ones you buy, the better the gifts are. Some of the gifts are actually really good. Yeah. Like you get like a little mini toolkit, or you might get a tape measure or something like that. The cheap ones, they have usually a measuring tape inside, so you can measure, you know, yourself, and they're always completely inaccurate.
Yeah. Or those little red fish that. They're telling your fortune-telling fish that you've put in your hand.
So bad. Or a spinner, like a spinning thing you just spin on the table.
Or the 2 little metal pieces that puzzle together.
Or the world's worst nail clippers that don't even work. You use them, as you use them, they just bend a bit. They're just completely blunt. So that's what we have, yes. Anyway, let's have
I think you need therapy for your childhood cracker.
Well, I'll add it to the list.
There was a lot more than the words coming out there, wasn't there?
Let's move back then to the craft kits. We're going to look at the scenes of lights first. Let me just quickly share these with you. Busy on these. These go together. They make gorgeous cards, these ones. You can build them into lots of different concepts. They make wonderful boxes also. I know Corrine's got a couple of things she can share with us on these. You've got the Nativity of Light, the Rooftops of Light. We then also have the Village of Lights and the Fairy of Lights too. 50% off on these ones here. Some really lovely little projects you can do with these. Definitely something you can take through lots of different concepts, these ones.
They certainly do. So when you have a look at these, I've looked at these, because I've obviously not really done a lot with these before, and I looked at them and I was like, oh, okay, those finished samples, they're nice. But yeah, it isn't until you open them that you actually see the full extent. And can you see the
really cool.
The buildings in the background? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? But what I love is it's not just Christmas. So you've got your Village of Light. That one is gorgeous, isn't it? I do love that one with the kite on the front. We've got our fairies. There we go. And then you've also got the fairies inside, which is gorgeous. We've got our nativity. How gorgeous.
Really
so
cool,
just in the
isn't it?
monochrome, just a couple of colours, works really, 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 really well, if I can get my words out. And then we've got the Christmas scene as well. And look at that with the Santa and the reindeers up on the sky. I love that. And oh, look, little flag on the church. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, so you can create things like that, or you can just have them on your card fronts if you would rather. But that's how they sort of have been designed to work.
Excellent. Half price there. One last look as well at those craft kits before
Yep.
we go. £11 each. This is stonking great value, isn't it?
It certainly is. So this is your iris folding kit. So in here you're going to get 7 metal dies. You're going to get your templates. So it's going to show you where to put all your folding papers. You're going to get your clear stamps, your card blanks, 12 of your card blanks, 12 of your card panels that match your card blanks perfectly. Then you're going to get your envelopes, your ribbons, your gems, your coloured card pack, your pink, your purple and your green paper strips. And you're going to get 72 strips. Now, I've made a few of these cards and I've actually only used maybe a total of 3 or 4 strips on any card, because you use the smallest of pieces on those. So yeah, absolutely perfectly. And then, as you just saw, we did the embroidery, and in here you're going to get your 4 dies. That's your inner and your outer. You're going to get your sentiments, your needle, your embroidery floss, your card blanks, your envelopes, your dewdrops, your coloured card, and your
these are limited
printed
stock, by the
papers.
way.
Limited
stock.
Right,
so
we'll be quick then.
they'll be going very quickly.
I'm not surprised at that. I mean, what's that working out at? Platinum, £8.80 kit. I've not seen that before.
Yeah,
I think we did them at £9.
£8. Yeah, £8.80. Sorry, I was thinking that doesn't sound right, but yeah, £8.80 as a platinum member.
That's really good.
A ridiculous
really
value.
Good.
Number 2 is the winner of the card of the show, Corrine. Number 2. Cashier, number 2, please.
I think that was our little envelope. Perfect, thank you.
Brilliant, absolutely fabulous. I have a feeling you might win today, Corrine, you know?
Do you think I might?
I think you might
Okay.
get it. I think you might seal the deal. Yes, let me recap again for you. Don't miss out on those. They are going to go. They won't be here in our latest show. I can guarantee that for you. Let me bring this back for you. The Nutcracker Complete Collection. So remember, we have a full launch day coming up on this at 2 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast. So that's in, an hour's time. And then that is 7 a.m. if you are over on 7 a.m. Yeah, 7 a.m. on the West Coast. It's very confusing. All the times have changed, haven't they? But only for the rest of this week. So for the rest of this week, your shows on the East Coast are 7 a.m., 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. And on the West Coast, they are 4 a.m., 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. over on the West Coast. So just until you guys move your clocks as well, because we got an extra hour in bed last weekend. I loved it, didn't you?
Sunday, yeah.
Unless you've got children, then they get up at the same time.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
expect to go to bed, bed at an hour after their bedtime as well. It was Jamie's, you got an hour of your birthday. Oh, that's handy,
that's
isn't it?
nice,
Does that mean you're a
nice.
bit older than you would have been? Probably. Anyway, let me recap what's in this brand new launch. It is coming up at 2 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast. You've got the pom-poms in here. You've also got the ribbons, toppers, your 6x6 and 12x12 paper pads, all of the wooden elements. You will get the chipboard stickers. You've got the shaker sticker. I've got to take these down and have a look at them. So I've never heard of such a thing. Amazing, aren't they?
They are, they're lovely.
Really
and
cool.
they're self-adhesive as well.
Brilliant. And you've got that cracker kit that you've just seen Corrine using there as well. Right, so 34.49 or 46.49 if you want to grab a hold of that. Corrine, massive thanks to you. I'll see you back here in an hour.
We certainly will. Just about time for some lunch.
Oh yeah, delicious. I've got jacket potato on the way.
So, me too.
Tasty.
Don't you have mine?
Sorry?
I've got jacket potato too.
What did you have on yours?
Cheese and beans.
Oh, me too. We'll be a right pair in the next show. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. we'll be back with that launch day, which is 10 a.m. East Coast. And remember, an amazing craft vault to close the week out for you. That's coming up at 6 p.m. in the UK, 2 o'clock on the East Coast. We will see you back here in an hour's time. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Take care.